Come for the trigger warnings.
That's what she said.
Stay for the spicy thrills. My name is James. Welcome to Rotten Reads, where we dive deep into the darkest corners of horror and dark romance. Today I've got a twisted little gem for you, Bone Deep by Rachael Chadwick. This is her debut novel, and let me tell you, she did not come to play. So Bone Deep follows Lavana, a mortician who's living her best single life, perfectly content on her own, until she crosses paths with Derek Dalton, a charming, handsome widower who seems almost too good to be true. Now, I went into this book completely blind, no synopsis, no reviews, just vibes. My wife sent me a TikTok that Rachel did where she talked about the trigger warnings, and right then I knew I had to pick this book up. Now, I assumed it was going to be like your standard dark romance with a few twisted turns, but nope. Chadwick throws you headfirst into a full-on erotic psychological thriller, and by page 67 I was staring at the book like, wait, hold up, did I just read that? That's when the red flags start waving. The deeper I got, the more unhinged it became. I was a mess halfway through, and in the best way. The suspense, the spice, the slow burn horror, it all crept under my skin. My heart was racing, and I genuinely didn't know where the story was going, which made it impossible to put down. Now let's talk about the characters. Lavana is a fascinating lead. She's intelligent, competent, and far from naive, but she makes some questionable decisions. And it's not because she's stupid, she just wants so badly to be a compassionate person. Chadwick does a killer job of showing how Lavana's past pain shapes her present choices. And as for Patrick, watching his personality shift over time was equal parts chilling and genius. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, except the onion is toxic and totally terrifying. Chadwick's writing really impressed me, especially for her debut. Her prose is clean and direct, but she still manages to paint these vivid and sometimes disturbing visuals. Nothing feels overwritten, the dialogue was spot on, every character sounded like a real person, and not once did I think, okay, no one actually talks like that. Like, it really felt authentic, which made the suspense hit even harder. Alright, so let's get into the spice. On the Rotten Reads spice meter, this one is a solid 5 out of 5. It's steamy and intense, and yeah, I have to mention the embalming room scene. If you know, you know. It is top tier smut, and somehow even those scenes add to the unease. It's sexy, but it's also deeply psychological. You're turned on and uncomfortable at the same time, and I kind of love that. If you're looking for a seductive, haunting ride with legit horror elements and sizzling tension, Bone Deep is one to add to your shelf immediately. It's available on Kindle and Kindle Unlimited, but I went with the print copy because, this cover, it's chef's kiss. So if you like your romance dark, your thrillers twisted, and your horror with a side of spice, this one is for you. Until next time, I'm James, and you've been watching Rotten Reads. Stay rotten, y'all.